Alright guys, I wanted to review today, the day that passed. As I was saying before previously, Nasdaq has been below the 5-day moving average, and today you saw this aggressive selling at the open. We'll go to the 30-minute, rid of that, we'll go to this. We were below it the whole entire time, and you can see we were below VWAP the whole time. So it was just a matter of time until sellers were able to take over and push price down. So we got this aggressive selling here. Go to the 10-minute chart. This gives you a little bit more detail. You can see this is where we came into. VWAP got tagged and aggressive selling down. We created this support area, which I am going to label. Let me close VWAP. We have this support, which got undercut. So right now, the only support that is there is here. We have this. That's one. And then we will put this demand box here because these were where the big wicks were. You see these big wicks here where there was buying. And then we have our resistance, which was created off that aggressive selling. The thing is about Nasdaq is the only reason why we got a rally today was because of, I'll leave that there, and we're going to mark this here because this is one of the levels that are important. Put that there, and then we will put this here to mark. Nasdaq only got this rally right here. So if we go back to the 10-minute, this rally here all the way up is because of one stock, Nvidia. Nvidia, if we put the charts side by side, hold on, let me see if I can do that with multiple charts. Let's take this to, we put NQ, one there, and we put Nvidia, almost 10 minute, look almost exactly the same. Oh, sorry. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Exactly the same. Almost exactly the same. Except you see the overnight selling. You didn't get to see it here. You saw the overnight selling. But when the rally started, it's because of NVIDIA. Like this big rally off of this area was because of NVIDIA. And that's the reason why we got that big move off of that. NVIDIA pushed down into this demand zone. We'll go back to NVIDIA. We pushed down into this demand zone that I said was going to be strong, and it's been strong. We came down into it off of that news, straight up rally up there. But we're still below well, we're still playing around the 5-day moving average. We get above it, we get below it. We get above it and test it, we get below it. We get above it and test it. We want to see if this is actually going to give a bounce. But that's the reason why NASDAQ got that bounce. So this is the area we'll be looking at for tomorrow. I do not know how many days of selling have we had. We had one. So we had one, which is Monday. Then we had today, Tuesday. There's going to be a relief bounce. Either tomorrow is going to be a strong bounce, or I'm not sure. We're going to go to SPY here. SPY did the same exact thing. Had this aggressive selling down here to move below the 5-day moving average. But the aggressive selling started earlier than that. We got this selling here on the overnight session. Very strong selling. And it came up to this resistance area, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 times tested, and finally they took it down. And again, we didn't break above the 5-day moving average. The 5-day moving average where we consolidated here. That's our resistance, so we're going to label here. This is a major resistance where we couldn't get back to. Let's just put you there. We couldn't get back to here, this major resistance. And then this was the 5-day moving average. But we have strong support. Strong support down here. These wicks were continuing to get bought, and even right now in the overnight session, they are getting bought. I don't think we break this. You can see if we come all the way back. Oh, I did it off the wrong thing. Oh, sorry, hold on. That's on the 30-minute chart. We don't want it off of that. We want it off of the 65 minutes. We're going to go back 65-minute chart, and like I said, we are going to label this, which was strong selling. This is where the selling started, so if we revisit this area, we need to be mindful of this area. And then we have this strong support area, which is down here, where we continued to get buyers buying the dip. Obviously, I pointed this out yesterday that this was going to come through, but of course, I could not get that trade because of prior circumstances dealing with things with kids and whatnot. So that's annoying, but it's okay. It happens. But that's what we're looking at here. We're below the 5-day moving average finally now. We are going to see if the sellers are going to take control and push price down. We have a major support down here, which started this rally up. Currently, right now, I think we're below. Yeah, it just puts us below that anchored VWAP there. So we're going to see if this area, the 5-day moving average, will continue to be a resistance, or if it is going to bounce and test this area. I'm thinking it's going to bounce because we have so much buyers here all throughout today. And it led to a really strong rally up. The short squeeze, which I was waiting for, which I pointed out, and I couldn't catch because I was too impatient. And the options just kept going against me because of timing. And I missed the timing, and I missed this whole entire rally candle here. I missed that whole thing. So that's okay. Look at some other stuff. Any other interesting stuff? No. Meta above the 5-day moving average. AMD still below the 5-day moving average. Tesla has moved below the 5-day moving average. We had the sell down, rally up below the 5-day moving. You want to see tomorrow, Tesla, you want to see if coming to anywhere within this area, if this doesn't hold, this area where we had the resistance, so here, here. If we retest this area, that zone, that 410 to, what is this? 410 to 408. If that gets retested and we get a failure like how it did here, then you could see us pushing down to right down there. So this is a possible trade setup for Tesla if the weakness continues. Microsoft's playing around, so there's nothing here on Microsoft. Google continues to ride the 5-day moving average. We get rallies off of it every single time. You can see every single time. Look at that. We get below it, and they just buy it, move it up. Get below it, just buy it, move it up. Get close, buy it, move it up. That's happening. Apple, we spoke about this resistance here. We are still testing it. If Apple turns, the market could be going down hard because Apple is a major holding of the S&P 500. So if this gets below the 5-day moving average and sellers start to see opportunity and see weakness, they could push this down all the way down here. So be careful on Apple. Or Amazon, the same exact thing. You see, we continue to get these buys off the 5-day moving average every single time. We are coming up to the resistance. We've already tested it once. I've gone over that. Nvidia went over that. SpaceX, what did I say? All these guys saying SpaceX a buy, SpaceX a buy, SpaceX a buy. Rated, what did they say? Hold on. I can tell you exactly what they said. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Let me see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. When they post this, they're lying. They are lying. Strong buy rate. 800 price target. Is that 160? 800 price target. That's not happening. Not happening. now for some time. This is going to break this support. I'm telling you. This was the last pop. And ever since we got below here, look at this. Come up, shorted. Come up, shorted. Come up. The next one is here. It's going to come to 55, 56, 57, shorted down. And it's going to break. This support is going to get broken on SpaceX. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Boeing. Really nice. That is clean. Very nice move up to that area. XLE off the support. That's still there. Uber looks like a mess. I need to get rid of these. This looks like a mess. This looks gross. It's all over the place here. I'm going to Uber. Carvana. All over the place here. It's just bouncing up and down. Micron. That's short. Whoever is in that Micron short is very happy. Once we lost a 5-day moving average, it's just been short sellers stepping in on Micron constantly. But we are here at a support that is probably going to get a bounce because it's been going down for a while now. It's probably going to get a bounce here. I don't know how big the bounce is going to be, but this area that it's in right now, we should probably see a bounce, a relief bounce. Someone's going to try and buy this area. Someone's going to try and buy it because look, this was the support previously before. We haven't tested it. We haven't tested it yet. This is the test. We'll probably come down and bounce up to here or somewhere up there. But we'll see what happens if buyers are going to try and support this on Micron. TSM, again, another chip under the 5-day moving average. Yep, like I said, under the 5-day moving average. Once it gets below, it keeps getting tested and pushed down. I don't know about this support. This is only from June 16th. So this is something to watch. You want to see a bounce and a failure if you want to be short again. You want to see a bounce and a failure, just like this. See all these failures off these bounces? That's what you want to see if you want to short it again. TEM is an AI company. I think it's something Nancy Pelosi. Netflix. Like I said Netflix is starting to find something. They're starting to find something. You see, I was below the 5-day moving average for so long. Once it got below here, been riding it down. We're getting above. We're peaking. So Netflix is something to watch. It is something to watch. Take away the pre-market data. It is. If this gets supported, and we could bounce and rally and test this here. 84 will be the next stop. 84 to 82, within that range on Netflix. That's what you want to see. You can see this nice support. We break up above it, and you want to see this consolidation, and maybe we get a breakout soon. Once that breakout happens, 84, 82 is the next stop. But that's about it. Bitcoin. I still don't trust this thing. I don't trust any of it. It hasn't been able to break out. Daily chart looks like crap. It's down, and it's down. Crude oil down. It's almost at the support. You want to see it come up and test it again. It's starting to get a rally here. Starting to move off the 5-day moving average here, so we'll see what happens. Yep, that's everything. It's the review for today. But specifically tomorrow, I don't know what to see tomorrow just because the way everything's sorted out here today. I think tomorrow might be choppy, but I think we have Fed minutes tomorrow. Market watch. I think we have Fed minutes tomorrow. Let's see, economic calendar. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Fed FOMC minutes. Yep. Oh no. The meeting. Yeah, minutes. That's the minutes. Yeah. There it is. That's it there. So 2 p.m. you'll see some volatility. You'll probably see a spike up and down. So we'll see what happens. So tomorrow 2 p.m. is going to be an important time. Okay. Hope everybody has a great night. Thank you.